Hey, what's going on, guys? How is everybody doing? So today we're finally able to go over the last portion of the Unreconciled Stars event. We're going to be going over what you should be spending your fading stars on, how many you're going to need to clear out the shop if that's what you want to do, and how many runs you're going to have to do in order to get your free official if that's what you're looking to do. So without further ado, let's hop right in. So the thing that we did not know before that we finally do know is how many of these books we're actually going to have access to purchase. So it looks like for our silver books, we're going to be getting 12 or be able to get 12. Our gold books will be able to get 4. Basically, whatever it comes down to is you're going to need 48 fading stars to clear out a certain type of book. We also have 1 of the Crown of Sagehood. Now, I don't really think that you would need more than 1 because you're going to basically, if you don't know what this is for, it's going to be for maxing out a talent. So already it's super expensive once you start getting past that like level 6 talent. So the fact that you need to get up to 15 to use this, like, you know, it's going to be expensive. So not really surprised that you only can get 1. But currently it's the only way to get it in the game. Next up, you have your Mystic Enhancement Ore, which we can purchase 100 and only costs 1. So first, let's go over how you can get official, and then we'll jump into these talent books. So in order to get official, you're first going to need to clear phase 3 of the story of this event. You're also going to have needed to have run 14 of this last week's event. So all the events that you needed in order to get these shards, you're gonna have to do 14 of those. Now for this new event, you're going to have to run 7 of them. And the price is a little bit steeper than the last phase of the event. Now your events are going to cost 40 resin to do, 40 resin. So in order to get official, if you've already done all the other requirements, you're going to need to do 7 runs of this new week. Okay. Once you do all that, you'll get your free official. So now we have to figure out how many runs we're actually going to need to do if we want to clear out the shop. So in looking at the numbers, it looks like based on your world level is what's going to determine how many of these fading star essences you get, rather than last week where you could choose your difficulty and choose how many stars might you get. Now it's based on your world level. So starting at world level 6, because that's the cleanest, you're going to be able to get 50 essence, and then it's going to adjust by 6 essence from there. So if you're going down to world level 5, it's going to go down to 44, then 38, then 32, and so on in either direction. So we can use those numbers to figure out how many runs it's going to take. So if you're high up and you're at world level 6 and you're getting 50 each time, you're going to be able to clear out each of these stacks every time you do a run. Now the value you're getting there is absolutely insane, because remember, you're spending 40 resin. So even if you have it, which is a normal domain run, you're not even getting close to 12 books. You're probably getting like 4, maybe 6 if you're lucky. Like, the rates there are absolutely insane. Even if you go down to, you know, world level 4 where you're getting 38, just remember how many books you're actually getting from your domains. It's gonna blow the rates away easily. So how long is this actually going to take? Well, for that, we can come over and take a look at this dynamic Excel sheet. Now, this sheet was created by Matt Jestik. I did get this from his video, so I will link to that if you haven't seen this already. So basically, all he's done is all these blocks are basically going to do the math for you. So you can go ahead and choose whatever number of essence you're getting per run. You can fill that in and it will tell you how long it's going to take you to get that. So for example, to completely clear he calls them blue books, silver books, whatever, they're the second tier books. They cost 4 a piece. There's a limit of 72 because that's how many there are. You get your total essence, which is how much essence it's going to take to completely clear the shop of these books. And then you have the resin cost, how much resin you're actually going to need based on whatever number you have here. Now, if we go down, it's going to show you for everything your total resin cost. Now, you could, if you wanted to, you could remove the Mystic Ore. If that's not what you want to do, I'll go over my priority list after. But basically, your total resin. So if you're at world level 6, it's going to cost you 628.8 resin to completely clear out the shop. So basically, just on natural refreshes, you're looking at 3.5 days. We can actually adjust that down to 3.25 if we take into account the essence you get from the quest, which is an additional 60 essence. So we can further adjust this. Let's say we want to go down to we're level 4. We can adjust this to 38 and it will dynamically update and it will show. So now if you still are doing a quest, it's only going to take an additional day. So, you know, people who have been saying like, oh, you need to burn all of your fragile resin. No, you don't. Like, or I shouldn't say that they're saying that now, but they were saying that before, like save your fragile resin. No, not even close. You can get this done super easily. And if you're spending any of your primo gems for refreshes, you can get this done even easier. You have so much time to complete this event. You don't even have to worry about it. So now, like I said, it's not going to be difficult to clear out the shop, but if you are someone who is, you know, worried that you might not be able to play that much to clear out the shop, or, you know, maybe you want a priority list just in case, we're going to go over that. But like I said, you shouldn't have a problem clearing out the shop. So if you are a higher world rank level player, I'm going to suggest go for this Crown of Sagehood first. The reason for that is because you're probably later in the game. Maybe you're only working on one team and your talents might be higher than someone who's spreading out the resources. But the Crown of Sagehood is something that may only come around in events. We don't currently know. This is the only one in the game. So if you're looking to like max out a character, you're going to need to get it from this event. So if you are, you know, higher rank and you're, you know, closer to that level than someone who's a little bit newer, because let's be honest, it's going to take a while to get you up there, I would recommend grabbing that first. But if you don't want to grab that, these Mystic Ore enhancement, I think they can wait. But other than that, you know, focus on your silver or gold books, basically whatever you need. So let's say, you know, you're leveling up a Razor. I like to use Razor because that's basically my main. Depending on where his talents are, you know, focus on, you know, if he just needs gold books, go for the gold books. If you just need silver books, go for the silver books. So you're going to need to determine what characters you're leveling up, figure out what talent books they need, and then go for those. But like I said, you shouldn't have a problem clearing out the shop. But if you're trying to decide whether to go between the books, the crown, or the enhancement ore, I would go with the books first, especially if you're kind of in the, you know, world level 4 area, if you're lower there or kind of newer to the game, or someone who's not like cruising through the game, spending a bunch of primo gems to get all the refreshes in. Get the talent books first. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Then I would even say go for the Crown of Sagehood if you can, because again, it's the only way that you're going to be able to get it currently. So even if you're not going to be able to upgrade for a year from now, if you can only get a couple, now's the time to pick one up. And lastly, I would say do the enhancement ore, because you can get these for free just by doing some crystal chunk farms. You don't have to use any resin to get those, so you can kind of accelerate your way through 100 of these. So I would prioritize those last. So guys, that's what we're looking at for the last phase of Unreconciled Stars. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did and you want to see some more content from me, you can head over to my Twitch page, twitch.tv/xjazze, or if you want to support us right here on YouTube, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, like the video if you liked it, and click the notification bell. That way you never miss a video. But guys, that's all I got for this one. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.